y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm in Barnes and Noble right now, so I'm talking. I can't talk so loud, but I hope you can hear me. This is Read and Escape with Nina's Mother's Day, so I'm out treating myself to a little book. Just looking around at some books. I'm at Barnes and Noble. Let me flip the camera around so y'all can see. I don't know what happened. I am slow to all this stuff, y'all. But yeah, I'm in Barnes and Noble just looking at what they got. Some Freedom McFadden. At least the foley is pretty good. Might check that out. I read the guest list by her. That was pretty good. Look at this one. Death on the Island. I might check this out. Trapped on a remote island by a howling storm. 9 people sit down to dinner. One of them is about to die. Oh, I don't know, y'all. I might go with this one. I'm gonna hold on to this one. We keep looking. See what they got. Do I have any fantasy book lovers? I'm trying to get into fantasy recently, y'all. I'm trying to get into fantasy. And I heard Brandon Sanderson was really good. I know some of his books are pretty thick. Oh, look at this one. Thinking about considering a little fantasy. I just think that these books with the sprayed edges are so cute. I just love it. Look at that. How cute is that? So pretty. Alright, I'm gonna see what else they have. And I'm gonna be heading over to the Stephen King section. I'll be heading over. I could get into some other young adult books. I need to read a little bit more of it, but here we go. Some of these I've read. Twilight. I got the black edition of Twilight, but I don't care what anybody say. I enjoyed those books, every last one of them. And what is that? What is that? Yes. Look, y'all. Y'all know this is my absolute favorite. I don't care. I will talk about this until I turn blue. Hands down, the best book I've ever read. Ever. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to get off this one right in the back. Alright. Hey y'all, I'm back. So sorry I had to cut the video off earlier, but for some reason today, Barnes and Noble was extremely packed. I mean, I guess because it's Mother's Day, I was expecting a lot of people to be at home or in restaurants or whatever, but it was packed and there was so many kids, and I was trying to film, but then towards the end, there was a kid that was crying, so I had to cut it off. But I hope that you guys did hear the last part. I was pretty much in the horror section looking at the Stephen King books, but I didn't get that first book that I showed you. I ended up picking up these two, Snow. Oh, there's a glare on that one. There we go, Snow, and it's by Ronald Malfi. Haven't read any of his books yet, so this will be a first. And then I got this sort of promo book they were offering, where if you purchase a drink from Starbucks and Barnes & Noble, you can get this for $5. But it's Mapping the Interior by Stephen Graham Jones. So I said, why not? I mean, $5. It's a little short story. I'll pick it up and see what it's about. This one says, times have been tough for 12-year-old Junior, his mom, and especially for his younger brother Dino. When his dad makes a surprise visit one night, Junior is desperate to make him part of their family. The only problem is Dad drowned 8 years ago, and bringing back the dead always comes at a cost. Had me right away, $5. Of course, sure, I can read this in a night, no problem. I'm sold. Y'all know I like stuff like that. Kind of put me in the mind of Pet Cemetery. So the slogan for Pet Cemetery is sometimes dead is better. So it kind of put me in the mind of that. So I'm super excited to read it. Snow. Let's see here what this one's about. The blizzard begins in the Midwest on Christmas Eve, leaving hundreds of passengers stranded at Chicago O'Hare International Airport. Todd Carey doesn't need another reason to disappoint his son, so he joins 3 other people in renting a last 4-wheel drive available, and they set out into the blinding snow. Only 2 hours into the treacherous trip west, Todd swerves to avoid a man in the middle of the highway. The stranger claims his daughter is lost somewhere out in the snow. Though his odd demeanor and ripped clothes make Todd and his group uneasy, they agree to take the man to the nearest town if the now damaged car can actually make it. What awaits them at the exit, however, is nothing they could have imagined. Around an empty town center, fires burn, cars abandoned, storefronts are smashed, and there is no one to be seen for now. But soon the shadows lurking on the edges of their vision will step into the light, and Todd and his fellow travelers will find themselves facing a sharp, cynical, evil-shaped form from the snow, tearing its way into human form and taking the neighborhood by storm. So that sounds quite interesting. I like a good snow trope. I like reading books where groups of people are trapped and there's like a blizzard or snow or something like that, and they have to try to survive, or if there's some type of evil thing, monster, force, energy, or what have you that's out to get them, and they have to try to band together to survive this. So I like those type of tropes. So when I saw it, I was like, I have to go ahead and get it. Check them out. They're my Mother's Day gifts to myself, and I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, always treat yourself. That's nothing wrong with it. And books is right up my alley. So I will let you guys know what I think about these once I read them. And maybe you might be interested in these too, just from hearing the brief synopsis from the back. And I hope everybody enjoyed their Mother's Day with family and friends. And everybody have a good night. Thank you. Goodbye.